Hello. Welcome to my browser screen capture. I got my glasses on. This is the new computer. I got two whole monitors. I got OBS on one screen that I can look at. I got the fucking browser that we're looking at on the other. I'm a happy guy. Well, a little bit. The circumstances are good for this stupid practice of mine, recording myself doing games and whatnot. Um, so you might be wondering what the fuck we're doing here. I got a brand new fancy computer that could run any game that I want it to run. And the first thing that I decide to choose to record myself talking over is fucking, as you can see, browser daily games. Why the fuck am I doing that? It I I want to give myself a little bit of credit and defense, but to be honest, this is it's not even it's worse than the original option that I was going to go for because if you saw me talking in TCG Card Shop Simulator, I was looking for a game that was like, oh, it should be like 75 to like 80% like pure nothingness. Like it'll just be up to me to come up with stuff to talk about. But like 10 to 20% of it is like, oh my god, the game is like clamoring for your attention. You have a little break. The game is giving you something to talk about, this science of mine where I'm trying to figure out the psychology of recording yourself and like using it as a tool to like improve someone's charisma, I guess. Listen, I'm not smart enough to be doing this, and I'm the only man in the world interested enough to carry out this venture. So you're just gonna have to bear with me through that nonsense of this grand scientific inquiry that we're endeavoring on. But that game, I did find a game that like 90% covered all those bases that I was looking for. So it was a good like one to like start with to like dip my toes into. But the thing is with that game is that it looks like dog shit. Like it's a game I could have run on my laptop. So there's no excuse for me in any regard. But I've been kind of going through it emotionally lately, and like the last 2 weeks, I've like sat down at the computer and I'm like, okay, time to put on the game that requires me to like put my brain into like overdrive and like come up with all these funny like to like overclock my brain into being like funny and charming or whatever, just to get it to go at 100 miles per hour and talk, and the idea, because I know the game. I know the game is like 90% of the time is not going to give me shit. It's just going to be up to me. And I was like, I can't fucking do that, man. That sounds miserable. Like I've straight up just like, okay, time to record. And I would sit at the computer for like 30 minutes just staring at the screen. It's like, okay, whenever you're ready, buddy. And it would just never came. And I did that last night too. But then, as I was going to bed, and I was like, "Fuck, man, what the fuck is wrong with me?" I was like, "Okay, well, I'm with the computer. I'm starting a new like kind of ritual. Well, we'll see how it goes. As you can see, I've only done it one time so far, but the idea is that I'll keep doing it every morning. But I figured, hey, might as well use it for something, and here's something easy that I can start using it for. I have trouble waking up sometimes, where I'll wake up, my alarm goes off, and then like 10 minutes later I'm like asleep again, and then I have to wait for my alarm to go. Like I have like six alarms set like 30 minutes apart because I have a really bad habit of like falling back asleep, like waking up, turning off the alarm on my phone, scrolling for like 2 minutes, and then because I haven't changed posture or anything, I'm still in like sleeping position. I just fall back asleep. So I figured, hey, here's something we can do. Why don't you start playing daily games? You like watching streamers and YouTubers play them. Why don't you do it yourself? And it's a good excuse to get out of bed. You have a streak that I hope this week at least to get started. I hope to get the streak started. This was kind of a test to see if it would work out. And I think one time you're not really gonna see any tangible results from that, but it was fun. So I figured, hey, we'll have a daily game streak for all these different games that I've seen, like fucking Northern Line and Stands and all these other people play. And that will be a motivating factor to get out of bed because I have to, ideally, I would, if I were to play these games, it would be, before I have to work. And it'll like get my brain going in the morning. It's like, okay, it's like fucking 7 in the morning. I'm tired and blah blah, but I gotta play my daily games. And I go here and I play through all these daily games, gets my mind going. I'm like, okay, after like an hour of playing daily games, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to like tackle on my day. Because as you could probably guess from my plight, my story here, I'm not a morning person, so I'm hoping this will help. And as I was going to bed thinking about my daily games in the morning, I was like, wait a minute. The thought of me recording daily games is not instilling me with dread, actually. It actually seemed like, because it is a situation where, if I'm being completely honest, I'm kind of, my brain really likes to lock in if it can demonstrate its own intelligence. If it's like, yeah, look at how fucking smart I am. Yeah. And it's like showing other people how smart, even though I know nobody's watching this, but like the idea of like, I have to talk, I'm talking to someone abstract and metaphorical, like but the talking is happening. It is literal. This is kind of like the best place for me to be like, oh, well, obviously I knew that five across answer in the mini crossword because this one time in elementary, like it, it's the perfect arena for my smug brain. So we're gonna play some daily games. Okay, wanted to make sure that my mouse is visible. We start with the mini crossword. I feel like I don't have the patience or the time for the full crossword, but let's go back to the daily game that started it all. We'll take it. We'll take the mini crossword. Obviously, we go with the LA Times crossword, both because it's a little bit harder than the New York Times crossword, and because I'm not paying the New York Times for a crossword or for a Wordle or for any of that shit. So let's get it going. What the Devil Wears in an Anne Hathaway film title. I believe that would be Prada. 6. I haven't gotten like the hotkeys down. One day I'll figure it out, I guess. But I'm just using my mouse for now. Quarterback Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know enough about football. Switch settings. I don't know what you mean. Desert tray pastries. That could be fucking anything. Cakes, puffs, canonized fur woman. Canonized French woman? I'm trying to figure out what FR. Whatever. 2 down. Okay. Oh, actually, we should go 1 down. Novel ideas? What? Okay. Like, does this mean like book ideas? Like ideas for a book? Or what a novel idea? Like new thinking? What? Charged as a bull. I'm just gonna. I should have said this before I started, but if you've seen everything that I've had to say on these videos so far, you know that my one of the first pieces of evidence or knowledge that we derived from this stupid practice of recording yourself playing games is that it really nerfs your intelligence. I knew that was going to be a factor coming in. I don't know if the crossword legitimately is just hard or and it's just like full of like information that I don't know. Like it just never was exposed to me in my life, or if I'm going to watch this again in like a couple of hours and hate myself for making me look so fucking stupid. But I'm just telling you, give it a shot if you doubt it. And if you've ever called a streamer dumb in their chat for like not for fucking up a puzzle, just give it a shot. Download OBS. It is free. But buy a game or two. I mean, but the browser games are free. Record yourself playing some browser games, and you'll see it is tough because your brain is like is like 80% like locked in on like, okay, I gotta keep talking, gotta keep talking. But that takes up all the space of thinking that you need to solve stuff like crossword puzzles. So then again, the one time I did struggle with a little bit. I will be using some assists. And my hope is that obviously the more days I play daily games, the more my brain is set for like, okay, it's time to like think, right? Like this is only my second day. Give me a break. Okay, I just started. Charged as a bull. See that in my head I see R and I think rampage, but I can't fit that in there. Love in Cremona. Oh, buddy, we're cooked. Loony? Dumb? Canine greetings. That starts with an A. I'm just gonna go with ARF. Because canine greetings. That starts with an A and isn't ass sniffing. I don't know. Buddies, we are in trouble. At least I got this right. I believe, at least. Okay, we can't solve this unless we have one more thing. What did I say for this? Puffs and cakes. I Oh no. Okay, this is a terrible way to start. What a terrible omen. I am never going to know. There nowhere in my head do I know any quarterback that played for the Baltimore Ravens. So we're going to skip past the reveal a letter. Give me the word. What's his name? Lamar Jackson. Okay, great. Now we have some play. We have some room to play with. Novel ideas plays. I don't Charged as in bull. Love in Cremona. Maybe this is just amor. For Looney. Daft? Well, no, it would be like daft? But daft doesn't really mean loony. Daft means like dumb. 5. Canine greetings. Okay, we got an AR. Fuck it. Throw the ARF in. We'll fix it later if it's not right. Okay. Switch settings. Okay, if this is ARF and this is Amor. No, I was going to say Puffs work, but Puff doesn't work. Oh, I saw the U and the F at the end. Canonized Frenchwoman. Or whatever the fuck FR means. Damn. Los Angeles Times is cooking me. I was hoping to get more than one. And I was okay like coming into this if I got like this far by myself without the need of Lamar, then I would have been like, okay, I'm ready. Like I got like halfway through. Like I'm a dumb fucking zoomer. I don't know shit about the world. Like uh, I've demonstrated my intelligence by getting this far. But damn, this oh, I'm fucking dumb as shit. Switch settings. Oh, if this is ARF and this is Amor, this could be on off. Gentlemen, we're figuring it out. Hold on. Which means that novel ideas, plots? Charge as in bull. For is it what is 8 across? 8 across is dessert. Oops. Truff? As in for short for a truffle? We are like so close here. Hold on. We are literally like one away from like just brute forcing getting this all together correctly. See, I see SR and I see like canonized FR women, and I go like, well, I know what you call him a man. You call him a sir. But then I even if I were like, okay, let's go with sir for now. I'm off of nothing. What the fuck is this word? Randy? I don't think so. And this has to be like a Looney Tunes reference, right? So, oops. Uh-oh. Oh, daff. And then this would be truff, and then this would be. This is no. There's no way it's right. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Give me this letter. Tauf? Tauf? Run? Oh, this isn't right, is it? This isn't right at all, is it? Okay, let's pull Taff out of there. It's not Daff, it's dessert tray pastries? Turf? Oh no. Okay, maybe what is loony? Tell me what loony is. It is daft. Okay. I let's just uh, silly, foolish, or eccentric. I am stupid. In my experience, people use daft to mean like dumb, like oh, what a daft fool. You know what I mean? Then again, maybe okay. I see my mistake here, which is thinking because people will use it like what a daft idiot. You you put like the word in front of idiot and fool or whatever, so it's like okay, well it must mean that's because they're stupid. But I I am learning the true meaning of daft right here in this recording. You're witnessing a pivotal moment in my life right now. I had no idea that daft meant silly, which makes sense now because it's like you don't call someone like a dumb idiot stupid pants. You call them like a what a silly fool to think such a nonsensical thing kind of shit. So all right, that's my bad, my b. So is this tooth? Okay, I was never in love with ARF, so although it does get me it gets me almost to the end. Okay, what if this is not amor? This is amore, and then arfe, arf with an e at the end. We get tart with an e at the end. I don't know. Maybe that's how the French spell it. But a tart is a dessert tray pastry. And then what the fuck is charged as a bull? Ran at ste? No, no, that's not it. No. Okay. You wanna What the hell? No, no, that means one of these is dead wrong. Oh, God. Is this, wait, is it right? And just because I was like, let me keep messing away at it. It was like, okay, well, we won't tell you when it's right then, I guess. You know what? Tell me if I got something wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So I am let's give it one good college try as to what this letter is cuz I thought I was kind of cooking with arf and with a silent e and tart with a silent e, but I guess that's not right. It has to be a canine greeting and a dessert tray pastry. Tarth? No. Just, I'm done. Get me out of here. Tarts and arfs? Oh, okay. Canine greetings, plural. Obviously, Gavin. Whatever, man. Get me onto the connections. We're still not paying the New York Times, by the way. Connections. All right. I actually did better than I thought I would. This is the one where the connections is the puzzle where I'm like, I'm gonna look like a fucking fool for the first like week or two because my brain is just not in the connections like framework. It's not like it doesn't think as abstractly as you need to be good at connections. But I think I actually solved it last time. So we just have to. Oh, I figured these two out, and then I couldn't figure out the last two connections. That's what it was. I was like one away. I was like guessing at the end. Anyways, what do we got? We got Piglet, Colonel, Princess, Mermaid, Praise, Fawn, Porky, Wood, Chalk, Wood, Duckling, Calf, Babe, Napoleon, Emperor, Gush, Flatter. Okay. All right. I gotta get out of talking mode because this is going to like actually like I need my brain for this. So hold on. Okay. We got a we got a Calf, Fawn, Piglet, Babe. These are all that has to be it, right? Piglet, Fawn, Calf, Babe. These are like baby animals. This has to be one of those. No! But it literally works. I didn't see Duckling is here too. Fuck, man. Okay. Then that I'm throwing. Okay, I need to chill out. I need to chill out. I would not be making mistakes this stupidly by myself. I need to chill the fuck out. Okay. Okay. You could gush over someone, you can fawn over someone, you can praise someone, and you can flatter someone? And then what does that leave us with? That leaves us with okay, we got I was gonna be like Colonel and Emperor are like ranks in like a military, I guess. Obviously the Emperor exists outside of the military, but you get what I'm saying. The Emperor's at the top. Um this one's kinda tough. Fuck it, give me this. If I look stupid for this first video of me doing the dolls, and I'm not opposed to me. I you might see three varieties of videos on the channel from now on, where it's like I got my the game gives me nothing except for little things here and there, and it's just me trying to talk for talking's sake. There's the story based games, or like the like the games that give me plenty of stuff to talk about just by the fact that the game has so many ideas inside of it. Like those are the two that we're going back and forth between for like most of the modern state of the project. And I might just pull out some duels, some daily games occasionally if I'm ever in a state like I currently am. This solves a major problem where it's like I don't feel like having to think of all this shit by myself. Now I can just play some dolls and it'll take care of itself. I believe I hit submit and nothing changed. Could you just tell me if I'm wrong? Oh, there it is. Okay, lay it on thick. Thank you. All right. Okay, we're not completely cooked. We're not completely washed. Okay, we got pig related stuff. Piglet, Porky, Babe. What would fit? I don't think any of these other three fit that, or any of the other clues fit with those three. we got like things that are typically words that are typically used to refer to like women. Like if you call someone a mermaid, a princess, or a babe, you're the image in your head is like a woman. Oh, this sucks. It sucks because as soon as you hit start record on OBS, your brain just fucking like I can feel like my brain like locking up under the pressure. But hey, that's even more of a reason for me to do this in the future. Get my push myself past this. Maybe if I do enough of these daily games and record them, I'll finally be able to play puzzle games again, or just games that require you to use like at more than 10 to 20% of your brain. Okay, let's knock some obvious stuff. Let's make some obvious connections. Napoleon, it was an emperor. Um, I feel like this pig connection was pretty easy to like. I don't really have to lay it out for you. I guess princess is also like a rank, like titles for someone is. If this was Caesar, I'd be willing to like send this because Caesar was a title for a lot of European uh nations throughout history. Like that's what Kaiser is, like the old German like authority, the Kaiser. It's literally Caesar, but Napoleon, I don't know if anybody does the same thing with Napoleon. Okay, what's fucking me up is that wood is like the only word of its kind. It's like the only verb that I have. So it has to be. Okay, hold on. Wood sounds like wood as in like tree wood. So maybe. Oh, hold on. Wood, chalk, calf. These all have silent L's. Kernel. Holy shit, I'm fucking cooking though. Yeah. Okay, we made it as far as I did last time. Oh, thank God. Okay. Then again, last time I didn't make any mistakes until we got here, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm recording. I'm going to be nice to myself. So, what do we got? What do we got? We still got the pig triplet. Hold on. Like things in like a fantasy story, like an ugly duckling, princess, a mermaid, and an emperor, and then that leaves us with Piglet, Babe, Napoleon, and Porky. Wait, isn't Napoleon like a pig thing? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I need to see this first. I mean, it's literally like this confirms it either way, but I gotta. Something in my brain is telling me that there is a pig-related thing named Napoleon. Fictional pigs. I'm a fucking genius. And is this like fairy tale shit, like stuff in a story? Okay, thank you. But what was it? Hans Christian Andersen figures. Okay, this is kind of what I was getting at. Damn, I'm fucking smart as shit. I figured out connections. I didn't even do that off the stream, not a stream, but off the recording session. Let's fucking go. We're going on to more or less. We're looking for which of these two has more monthly searches. Actually, I might need to refresh this. This might be like a day or two ago. Okay, there we go. I gotta remember to refresh all these. I didn't even think about it with connections. Actually, yeah, this is December 13th. Fuck it. We'll consider it finished. I just gotta remember these are all gonna be December 15th except for connections. I fucked that up. Which has more monthly searches, Pokemon cards or the NBA? This is a good one to start out with. I do believe the NBA all sports are falling off, but I do think the NBA is still more popular than people's gambling addictions to Pokemon cards. Yeah. I like how I had to like game show my way through that. I had to like justify it, even though the answer is obvious. Okay, DK or Michael Jackson. You know, that new Donkey Kong game did just come out, but I don't know how much that would affect that. I mean, music, this is going to be people like looking for like, oh, I want to listen to that one Michael Jackson song. Michael Jackson, that's what you search. What are you looking for when you search Donkey Kong? COVID-19, I have to imagine, even in the year of our Lord 2025, people are still concerned about. So, yeah, there we go. Lung cancer, I do think people are thinking about COVID more than lung cancer. Tim Hortons, I do believe people are getting coffee and wants to find the location of their local coffee Canadian Starbucks options than they would, educate themselves about an earthquake in Haiti. Unfortunate as it is, but that's the world we live in. Bigfoot? Oh, what a sad world we live in, man. This is fucked up. This is what society cares about. Oh, people care about Drake more than they care about. Now, hold the phone here. Hold the phone here. Actually, how many dumbasses are accidentally just searching what because they're banking on the autocomplete, but they fuck it up. I'm gonna say that more people are consciously and actually looking up Drake for like music and whatnot than they are fucking up the autofill. But we'll see. Oh, it's close. Yeah, let's go. I was gonna say damn clean sweep. I fucking nailed it, but apparently today was pretty easy. So let's go to the next one. We're on Spotify streams. Here's the thing. Um, I am a bit of a music nerd, but it is not for popular music. So I've never heard of SZA. I have heard of Akon, so I'm gonna go with that. Okay. Just if I see something, you're not gonna trip me up on the One Direction, but if I do see something that like everybody knows, just Jopin, I that's one where I know who that is, but I suspect most people don't. But unfortunately, again, the society we live in, more people are listening to One Direction than they are Jopin. Same with Miley Cyrus, unfortunately. But what can you do? What can you do? It's not a classical world anymore that we live in. Now, 21 Pilots versus Miley Cyrus. That that is an interesting one because they are both big acts, but they're not like the most popular people in the fucking world, right? We're talking about like top 1, top 200 performing acts, I imagine, on Spotify, but like they're not like top 20. So, this could go either way. I could see this going either way, but I do think that Miley is more mainstream and pop, and this is more for like people who are like dipping their toes into being alternative but can't quite commit it to like fully being emo or goth or just kind of like moody. So yeah, my thinking, flawed and illogical as it is, did get me there. It's also gonna, I don't know, because these are very similar. This is was Foo Fighters is one of the most popular acts like 30 years ago, and this was one of the most popular acts for like 2 or 3 years, like 5 years ago. So who is still going to hold the most share? If I honestly think about it, I do think I know more 21 Pilot songs off the top of my head than Foo Fighter songs because there's like 5 Foo Fighter songs that everybody that has to be it though. It has to be those songs are just carrying. I'm going with it. No, oh, I trusted you, Dave Grohl, you bastard. Well, here we go. Movie ratings. You're not gonna trip me up on fucking movie ratings, okay? I see the Hobbit trilogy. I see Uncut Gems by the Safdie brothers. We know which one's got the higher rating, okay? I'm a film. People like People like the Desolation of Smaug more than they like Uncut Gems? Damn. It it's apparently people knew that one, but whatever the second one is, that just tanks people, apparently. That how fucking embarrassing. Okay, well shit. Next time I promise to do better at the movie. I that was out of all of these. I figured cuz I think I got it. I like went 10 for 10 last time when I did it like a couple of days ago. I figured this was kind of like my zen zone, but apparently I overestimated how much people liked Uncut Gems. It's a good movie. It's definitely better than The Desolation of Smaug. Take me to Wordle. Give me Cuba. Get me out of here. All right? You're not going to pull the wool over my eyes on that one. All right? Give me Global. Where do I want to start? Let's go. Give me a nice Georgia and just put me in the middle of Eurasia. Is adjacent? Is it Russia? Russia is cooler. Okay, well, don't move to Russia then. Give me back here. Does Gavin know how to spell Azerbaijan? Is adjacent to the answer. Okay. Fuck. Well, hold on. Okay, Turkey is like here. What else is what the fuck else is in the fucking Caucasus? Uh, okay, I need to like. Okay, Saudi Arabia. This is Iraq. This is Iran. This is Iraq. This is Iran. Fuck. Oh, it's this country right here. It has to be, right? But I'm like blanking. Because Turkey doesn't, just for my own piece, Turkey doesn't extend that far out. Turkey? Are you just going to give it to me if I spell it like a fucking American? I'm sorry. I can't think of how to. Ah, it is Turkey. Wait, what? Azerbaijan borders Turkey? What? I was wondering. I was wondering about what the fuck this is. What a crazy pull! Legendary Global. I gotta. We're going on a bit of an adventure. Azerbaijan. What the fuck is that little alcove? That little fucking. They got like a little Russia thing going on. Like, what is that? What is this? Armenia? I thought. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything. Did I? I'm revealing a little bit of stupid on my end, but is Armenia its own country? Because I think about Armenia and I think about the Armenian genocide, which was committed by Turkey, and I would think it'd be kind of like the Kurds, where it's like they don't really have a country to themselves. They just kind of like they're kind of like split up. Like the Armenians are like split up between all these other countries. Damn, I fucking nailed it. I'm just confused as to what this is and why Armenia is like chill with Azerbaijan just like and it just like barely borders Turkey too. What a crazy pull for me to just out of fucking nowhere just completely soul red go. Give me Georgia. Put me in the middle of the Caucasus. That's like right in the middle of Europe and Asia. Uh what can you say? What can you say? I'm just that good. I'm just that good. Okay, refresh me. Oh, actually, don't give me final results. Okay, just give me the food guesser, por favor. Thank you. Daily. I didn't even refresh these. Whatever, man. It's a mix between the 13th and the 15th, okay? Give me a fucking break. Right. Masa harina, water, salt, oil, cheese, black beans, salsa. Okay. This is a thick, savory cornmeal cake that is split open and stuffed with various fillings such as meats, cheeses, beans, or vegetables. Often cooked on a griddle as a crispy exterior. Filling can be customized with a variety of toppings like salsa, sour cream, or lettuce. Okay, give me the racist answer that we're all thinking of. Is it just Mexican food? It is Mexican food. Okay. Oh, it's a gordita, obviously. I'm telling you, man, your brain doesn't. It's like you go like, well, that sounds like it's Mexican food. It's got salsa and sour cream and all that shit. But then you like, you're like, oh right, gorditas. I know what that is, dummy. Flour, sesame seed, honey, rose water, cinnamon, ground anise, eggs. Okay, this kind of sounds crushed gum Arabic, optional. Kind of sounds French when you. It sounds like French baking. This dish is a traditional sweet treat made from strips of dough shaped into a flour, fried until golden, and then coated in honey. This dough is flavored with ingredients like anise, cinnamon, George blossom water, or George orange blossom water, and sesame seeds, creating a delightful combination of textures and aromas. Often served during special occasions, it offers a perfect balance of crispy, sticky, and sweet characteristics. It is typically consumed during Ramadan and religious celebrations. Hold the phone. That sounds a lot less French to me now, then. Now, my fucking American ass has to think what countries celebrate Rwanda and how do I get out of this without looking racist? Just, you know what? I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna name some African countries that come to mind until I can geographically put it together. Because I do think it like tells you. Yeah, it tells you the direction and how close you are. So it is northwest of Nigeria. Okay, I gotta entering my fucking mind palace. Okay. Okay, Nigeria is in West Africa. It's like it's with all those countries in sub-Saharan Africa. So if it's northwest, just give me Morocco. Morocco will center me. Is it south of Morocco? Oh, what the fuck am I typing? Morocco. It either is. Well, it could just be Morocco because it said warm. It wasn't like you're right on it. So it's not like I feel like if it was like Mali, it would be like you're right on it. But Morocco is like, yeah, you're closest. Just go a little north and a little west. Chibakia. It sounds good. I'd try some. Is it vegan? It certainly is. I'll try some. Okay. Vanilla, water, lime, ice, sugar, optional, mint, optional. This dish is a refreshing beverage made by dissolving unrefined cane sugar blocks in water and mixing it with freshly squeezed lime juice. This is just like a lime Ricky, right? Served cold, it offers the perfect balance between sweetness and tanginess, often enjoyed over ice. This drink is both invigorating and hydrating, makes it especially popular during hot days. Damn, now I want one. I'm just gonna go off the name. It sounds American, so United States. Cool. And it's southeast. Panella. I don't know what Panella is. Is it Banea? No, that's one L. So, Herm. Southeast and cool. So it's probably in the old world. Southeast and in the old world. That's Africa again. Maybe if it was in the old world, it'd be like, no, man, ice cold. Like, you're not even on the right side of the fucking planet. So maybe cool southeast is more like South America, in which case, cool? Fuck it, give me Brazil. Give me some clues as to where borders. It borders to the northwest. Okay, I gotta if I can enter my fucking mind palace again. What do we got there? We got like French Guiana, friggin' like I'm trying to think about like what they would consider like north and west. Am I overthinking it? It's just like pick between Venezuela and Colombia, just like fucking fire off the hip. Fuck it, give me Colombia. Okay. Borders to the northeast? Why am I overthinking it? It to the east borders both of these. It has to be Venezuela. Just get me out of here. Get me out of what? Oh, okay. It's like ah. It didn't immediately go like yes, that's correct. It like showed up as an option. I was like, you're fucking yorking me right now. It can't be anything but Venezuela. Papillon con limon. It sounds good. I'll try some. I gotta know what panela is first, I guess. Give me my final score. 1300 gastronomical genius. I'm above the average. I can't ask for more. Thank you. Get me on the scrandle. We're into the food part of the daily game grind. Scrandle. Which one is better, the hot dog or the pork sandwich? Little too many onions for my taste. Not that I dislike onions, but this is too many onions. I feel like, but and it's cheaper than this hot dog. You got to give me this pork sandwich. All right. Taking a little drink. Let's get this going. Let's get scranning. What the fuck? Oh, pizza for £2. Pretty pathetic looking pizza, but I could have a bag of fried insects in Thailand. You know what? I if I went to a football game and I was like, I'll get a pizza and they gave me this, I would be upset, but I would probably still eat it. But I think I don't know, because I'm one of those posers who's never actually eaten insects. So I can sit here and be like, yeah, well, if it tasted good, then why not? But I do think I I'm thinking for myself. I'm thinking for myself. And my thoughts were, if these are like seasoned well, then sure, I'll give the fried insects a chance because I could just like close my eyes and they're basically chips, right? But I have to imagine most people playing Scrandle are not. They're gonna be like, ew, bugs, gross, and they'll just go for the gross pizza. Yeah, okay. All right, mushroom, spinach, and truffle pie. Okay, Nashville hot chicken sandwich with fries and Heineken. So it is more expensive, but you do get more stuff with it. There's no way. Does Richmond have an MLS team, and they're actually called the fucking Kickers, fucking Americans, when they try to do soccer? That does look like that. That is a good looking Nashville hot chicken sandwich, though. It is way more expensive. You do get more with it. I think we just go based off of this one looks good. This one looks kind of yeah. Okay. Don't overthink the price. That's a hot dog, buddy. You're showing the wrong side of it, but I can see why you wanted to show us this side. Yuck! Give me that pepperoni pizza. Get me out of here. Okay, mince and onion pie or chicken and chips. That is some dry looking chicken. What is this like mash between though? No price data. Mince and onion pie. I've never had a meat pie, but I have to imagine this is pretty par for the course is pretty standard. That is some miserable, dry looking chicken. Like, if they don't come with a drink, then, oh, I don't know. Give me the pie. No! Oh, people prefer the dry ass chicken. Okay, lamb snack pack. I don't see. Oh, I guess this is meat over here. Okay. Loaded fries. What in the fuck? Are these like chicken bits? What the fuck are the fried things? There's more of these than the. This is tough because they're both very similar dishes, but I'm gonna go based off of that looks good and this looks kind of weird, and I'll go with the lamb snack pack. Ugh! Okay. two of the most upsetting looking foods I've ever done seen. All right, that cheeseburger is miserable. And I don't know how you do it in jolly old England. Maybe this is just par for the course for QX dude. No, okay. Okay. Oh, veggie burger. Hey, thank you. Thank you for having vegan options. An actual hot chicken sandwich. Again, the same one. People are gonna obviously because their minds are closed off to enjoying proper plant based food. They're gonna go with the actual chicken sandwich, not the fake burger. Din Tai Fung or jacket potato with chicken curry, also available chili and cheese beans. Jacket potato. So this is like a baked potato, and they poured a bunch of chicken curry on top of it. And Din Tai Fung with spicy wontons. Do I just? This is so expensive though, for how little food. Like if you go based off of cost, this is more for your buck, but this does look better than this. It is curry though, and a lot of people like curry. Give me that. Oh, it was close though. It was close. The Great American Ballpark. I didn't know we included fucking baseball food with in Scrandle, so we get free oysters or Skyline. Free oysters? That shit is suspicious as fuck. It okay. I can see now that this is clearly some like arena event where it's like come to the football game this Saturday. We're giving out all patrons get one free oyster because they're just getting a little napkin, a little what lemon wedge, and one oyster. So maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. I've never had like oysters and like shellfish and stuff like that before. It always seemed pretty upsetting to me, and I'm not exactly gonna break veganism to try it out. These nachos, though, it's the way he's holding it. Fuck. Fuck. I don't know. It's free. Okay, there we go. Cardiff City's chicken curry looks. It does look bad with rice and chips, right? Sausage rolls without the sausage. Okay, that looks like sausage to me. What is it about England and like bacon meats in the pastries? I mean, I shouldn't like judge it because it does sound kind of good, but like if I get a meat pie where it's the pastry, but inside not only do you get meat, you get some like gravy and like you know, it's not just the meat. Like, what's the this just I look at this and I go, wow, that looks dry. Right? Like if it's a regular croissant, I don't really care about that. But if you're gonna include something I gotta really chew through, like a sausage, then no price data. Uh, this is a tough day. This is a tough scramble day. Give me the chicken curry. I'd eat that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Damn. I fell a little short with the scran, but that's okay. That's okay. Scran, there's not a lot of justice in Scrandle anyway, so can't beat myself up too much. Give me a nice refresh on Time Guesser and give me the daily. Alrighty then. Gotta wait for it to load in. Chat Noir, Hoyang, me filter. I mean, this Chat Noir is like doing a lot of the work for me. This seems French, so I don't know, 1950s Paris, but orchestre, Chat Noir orchestre. I don't know that this orchestra sounds more German to me than it does French. I don't know. This is just European. Give me Okay, we're here. Somewhere between France and Germany. Could be Belgium, I guess, too. Can't, like, rule that out. I don't know. It's kind of tough. Kind of tough. Give me Brussels. Just to cut between Paris and Berlin. Give me Brussels. And give me. Give me. You know what? Yeah. Give me 1952. How close does that put us? 10 years off? No. And it's in fucking Norway, too. Oh. I mean, I guess that makes Hoyong and Orchestra make more sense. Enershanka, Norwegian composer and theater director holding a black cat outside Oslo's famed Chat Noir, French for Black Cat Theater after purchasing the venue. Okay, alright. Way to fuck with me there, game. Alright, give me the next round. Casino, Golden Nugget. This is just Vegas. Diamond Gym. Okay, I'm not overthinking this. This is just Vegas. I've been here. This is downtown Vegas. I've never seen, obviously, Diamond Gyms isn't still around, but the Golden Nugget. Well, the Golden Nugget is like bigger though. Don't overthink it. This is Vegas. In fact, put me fucking downtown. Give me Vegas. Give me Vegas. Put me downtown. Okay, that's Paradise. Give me Vegas. Vegas Drive. That's the Strat. I need to. We're really testing how well I know Vegas. This is. There we go. Fremont East. I don't remember where the Golden Nugget is specifically. Just put me at the intersection between Las Vegas and Fremont. Give me Nevada legalized gambling. Okay, that's not gonna help. I think they legalized gambling like during the Great Depression. So this is 1962 is not a bad guess, honestly. I should be looking at the cars. These are definitely this is definitely more 60s than 50s, maybe even closer to the 70s. Give me 1966. 2 years off, 1964. Oh, a street scene in Las Vegas, Nevada during the mid 60s. Look at that, man. I was one block off. And you're not even going to give me 5,000 points for that? Man, come on, man. But like, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I say? Can you see my fucking mouse? Oh, I should have been paying attention to that. There we go. If for some reason OBS, even though I tell it to capture my mouse, it'll just decide not to. Sometimes it's just like, fuck it, I don't want to do that bullshit. Okay, what do we got here? A lot of people swimming. This seems to be like a river, like a city's river. You know, a lot of cities are founded on rivers. And this seems to be one of those places. I see a lot of red and yellow. Makes me think España. What do we got over here though? Hold on. Hold the phone. Let's read this. I can't read that. I see I'm assuming this is bank. I can't read that. Is there anything I can read though? No luck. No freebies, I suppose. Wait, hold on. I see some flags. What the fuck is this flag? Okay, red and gold flags. And I see. Yeah, I think these are white people, so I'm just gonna go with Spain. Give me in Spain. And I'm looking for a major river. And Madrid does appear to have one such river, right? Yeah, two rivers actually. So let me see a river. Are these highways? Oh, these are highways. Maybe. You'd think these would be rivers. This has to be a river. Okay, I see some water. Okay, okay. Uh, you know what? Put me in Mostoles. And put me in fucking, I don't know. Give me 2019 before the world blew up. 10 years off. And it wasn't even in Spain. It was in Montenegro? What is this? North Macedonia. Interesting. What does North Macedonia's flag look like? North Macadamia. Oh, that is the flag that I saw. Okay, I'm learning something. I learned something new. Give me back in fucking time guesser. Get rid of this. Give me in the next round. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of English, and I'm seeing a lot of English places. So what does that mean? That means we're definitely in jolly old England. So put me here. Now we just have to figure out which of the many major cities we could be in. Okay, Portsmouth and Isle of Wight. Aldershot, Alden. I don't know what that means. Winchester, Southampton, Bournemouth. Okay. You're gonna hate me for this because I did actually put work into this, but if it's between if I can go to this train station and I can choose to go south to the Isle of Wight or north to Southampton. I believe Southampton and Bournemouth are north from London. No, it's not. It's of course it is. Okay, so hold on. Hold the fucking phone then. Then is it just here in Southampton? Because that's the Isle of Wight, by the way, for all of you people who uh who are unaware. This is the Isle of Wight. So suburban services for train departures to Richmond, Hounslow, Stannis, Windsor, Reading. See indicator at platform 16. Okay, I need to not overthink this. This is one section of a larger train station. If you're going south to Southampton or the Isle of Wight, you go to this wall. You know what? Just put me in London. Don't overthink this. Now, when in London history could this be? I'm thinking we're back to 60s and 70s. Give me 1971. I'm happy with that. 1 year off. A view of Waterloo Station in London during rush hour in the early 70s. Okay, I'm just fucking cracked, I guess. I'm just the fucking best. And we got some sort of protest or some sort of, well, hold on. That's the fucking. This is like a hockey team, right? I know I've seen this P before. Okay, I'm seeing a diversity of people. I'm seeing some black people. I'm seeing some white people. We got a nice Chinaman over there too. I'm Korean, by the way. You can't yell at me for being racist. So I'm thinking this is America, perhaps. Grenada Enterprise Airport, Grenada. Is this us going into Grenada? I mean, that explains this military. Now Gavin has to question, does he know where Grenada is? Grenada is somewhere here, I believe. Right? There it is, Grenada. Okay. Whew. Put me in the airport for Grenada, and Grenada was it was either a Reagan or Bush thing. I can't quite remember right now. So put me in 1990 and split the difference? No, if I wanted to split the difference, I'd be put in 88. Put me in 88. 83. It was Reagan. U.S. servicemen speaking to the press at Camp Point Salines, Grenada during Operation Agent Fiori, which aimed to rescue American citizens, eliminate a perceived Soviet-Cuban threat, and restore the island's democratic government following a violent Marxist coup. I guess I missed it by just a wee bit. I feel pretty good about today's time guesser though. I got awfully damn close. Almost 40k. Almost 40k. Not too bad. Give me disorderly and give me a refresh. Sort these now retired company names by when they were founded, starting with the most recent. I don't even want to try this. What the fuck is this? Jerry and David's Guide to the World Wide Web, Pete's Super Submarines, Matchbox. Sort these now retired company names. Backrub, Brad's Drink, and Tokyo Tush. No. You might think poorly of me for just saying fuck it to this, but no. I don't know any. There's no test for me here. This would just be guessing. So put me in juxtastat. Here's some educated guessing. Okay, that's what we're all about here. Which has the higher population, Lahore urban center in Pakistan or Caracas urban center, Venezuela? I've heard of Caracas before, and Caracas is bolded while Lahore is regular, so Caracas means bigger. Give me no. Oh, I shouldn't underestimate how many people are in Pakistan, which has a higher percentage of units with one bedroom rent over 1,500. St. Petersburg or Anchorage? Good question. It has to be. I have to imagine there's more people who are trying to find. Like there's more demand in St. Petersburg than in Anchorage, is what I'm getting at. So there we go. Which has a higher percentage of adults with a vision disability. Okay, the just outside of Little Rock and outside of Kansas City. This is just a straight up guess. But I imagine people are taking care of themselves less in Arkansas than near Kansas City. Yeah, well, you can't call me out for being mean and stereotypical when it works out in my favor. So, which has a higher percentage of people between 25 and 64 who have at least an undergrad degree. So, who has the most educated population? London, Ontario, or Vancouver? That seems like a stupid question to ask, yeah. Which has a higher number of housing units per adult? We're outside of Mesa over here, Mesa, Arizona, and outside of Little Rock. This is like country though. So which has a higher number of housing units per adult? That's actually a good question. I would never think to ask a question like this. Which has the higher number of housing units per adult? So which has the most like single family housing or like apartments? Which I would guess that does push me towards Mesa. No, that other district was pretty big. So, oh well, pretty good though. I'll take it. This one is the one I'm really worried about. I'm gonna make myself look fucking moronic playing spell check. But I already skipped out disorderly. I won't deny you spell check. So, allow me to have my drink. I don't know why I'm doing the fucking say things weird bit, but it's just what's coming to mind. Get me started on spell check. I can verify I'm not a dodo bit. Play the daily.
Damp. A noun meaning a noxious gas.
Damp?
Pretty. A adjective meaning artful, clever. Pretty originates from software. A noun meaning something used or associated with and usually capture. A noun meaning an act or instance of capturing, such as ballad. A noun meaning a narrative composition in rhythmic verse suitable for singing.
Okay, ballad,
not
a
poem
ballad.
or song in stanza form.
Cool. I had to wait because I didn't know if it was like a ballot, like one you vote on.
Virulence. A noun meaning the quality or state of being virulent, such as, this word originates from the French language and has Latin roots. Virulence, a noun meaning the quality or state of being virulent, such as, this word originates from the French language and has Latin roots. Virulence, a noun meaning the quality or state of being virulent, such as, this word originates from the French language and has Latin roots.
What does it mean?
Virulence, a noun meaning the quality or state of being virulent, such as, this word originates from the French language and has Latin roots.
You're not even going to tell me what the fucking word means.
Virulence, a noun meaning the quality
Whatever.
or
I'm not going to feel bad about it.
ricochet, a noun meaning a glancing
Finally,
rebound,
you're speaking
as of a
English.
projectile
Wait.
off a flat surface. Also,
Crochet.
an object that ricochets.
No! I'm now realizing I left an H in there when it. Oh, that one I do know how to spell. I just fucked that one up.
Apostate, a noun meaning one who
Apostate.
commits apostasy. Apostate is from Greek axiomatic, an adjective meaning taken for granted.
No, I fucked that up too. I forgot the O. I know how to spell axiomatic, okay? I'm the only person I know that knows what axioms are and what they mean, okay? Shut up.
Venue, a noun meaning locale.
Venue.
Acacias, a noun meaning gum Arabic. The word acacia originates from Greek akakia.
What? That I'm gonna have to look at that. Isn't that how you spell acacia trees?
Fanfaronade, a noun meaning empty boasting, bluster. Fanfaronade originates from French, which came from Spanish fanfaronada, meaning braggart. Fanfaronade, a noun meaning empty boasting, bluster. Fanfaronade originates from French, which came
Whatever. Oh!
boulevardier, a noun meaning a frequenter of the Parisian boulevards, broadly, man about town. The word boulevard is derived from the French language.
Sure.
Boulevardier, a noun meaning a frequenter of the Parisian boulevards, broadly, man about town. The word boulevard is derived from the French language.
Whatever.
Carnitine, a noun meaning a quaternary ammonium compound,
Ooh.
C7H15, No3 that is present especially in vertebrate muscle, that in the levoauditory form is involved in the transfer of fatty acids across mitochondrial membranes, and in humans is obtained from food, such as meat or milk, or is synthesized chiefly in the liver and kidneys from a lysine derivative. This term stems from the international scientific vocabulary, derived from Latin carn, caro. Carnitine, a noun meaning a quaternary ammonium compound, C7H15, No3 that is present especially in vertebrate muscle, that in the levoauditory form is involved in the
Whatever.
Rhyton, a noun meaning any of various ornate drinking vessels of ancient times, typically shaped in part like an animal or animal's
Jesus,
head.
they weren't messing around.
Means
I
flowing
want
in Greek, derived.
I want to say last time when I played spell check like a couple of days ago, I only missed 2 throughout the whole. They fucking maybe I'm just an idiot and I got lucky last time. I feel like they made this one hard. And again, I did fuck up. I should not be so brash to just like type it out and then not double check it before I hit enter. Okay, I did get 2 of them off by typos.
Rhyton, a noun meaning any of various ornate
Just
drinking vessels.
Get me out of here, man. Get me out of here. How do you spell these goddamn words? Damn pretty. Right. Okay. Yeah, I left this fucking H in there because I was over here and I do that sometimes. Virulence. Okay. Apostate. Yeah, this is when I forgot the O. Venue. Okay. You wanted it plural? You can't do that. Fanfare. I can't believe. Oh, Boulevardier. She was saying Boulevardier. Boulevardier. Okay. This one actually makes sense then. I specifically switched it because didn't she say like she said carnitine and then she was talking about like fourths or some shit. So I was like, oh, she means like carn as in like quarter. But if I just went with my gut, then whatever, man. Whatever. Get me out of here. Get me to the Daily Dozen trivia by based epic sportsmen. I'll just tell you right now. These honestly, these five not gonna do well. The only reason, I mean, it's here because obviously I watch NL and I'm familiar with it, but I just I like sports. Just I'm not a sports nerd, so I'm never gonna get sports questions right. Everything else, depending on like what they throw up, except for the celebrity mashup, I don't know how NL does it. This is literally nonsense to me. But don't expect me to ever get these four correct. Is all I'm saying. We're just here for we're here to have fun. As a rookie running back, Zach Stacy rushed for over 900 yards for this NFC West franchise in 2013. NFC West. I don't fucking give me. Buddy, I'm so rusty as an NFL fan that I don't even know who's in which conference. So, give me San Francisco. Are they in the AFC NFC West? No, they're not. Oh, well, they maybe are, but the outfielder had 3 seasons with 40 home runs from 99 to 2002 while playing for the Blue Jays and the Dodgers. This is before my time. I was not watching baseball. This is literally when between the ages of me being 2 and 5 or 5, I think. And it's the Blue Jays and the Dodgers. I don't know, man. Give me some guy named Ricky. You got any Rickies? Give me Ricky Bones. Imagine. Jacob Pullen and Dene Clement helped lead this Big 12 school to the 2010 Elite Eight before losing to Butler. Okay, I don't even know who's in the Big 10 or the Big 12. Sorry, I know who's in the Pac-12 because I went to a school in the Pac-12. But you can call me out if you want here. I'm just gonna look up the Big 12 schools and guess one of them. Okay, I don't care. I just want to give me some options. Okay. Give me Clemson. I see Clemson here. Nope. Okay. Cars. Manufactured by Hyundai, this Korean luxury vehicle brand was introduced as a standalone division in 2015. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Give me give me Kia. It's wrong, but I don't care. Identify the two celebrities mashed up in this photo. Okay, I can. Okay, I believe. Do I not know how to spell Keira Knightley? Knight. Keira. Okay, I think one of these is Keira Knightley. And uh is he that guy from Stranger Things? David Harbour? Is that his name? David Harbour. Oh, you know what? Soak it in while you can. This will never ever happen again. I just got really lucky. I got lucky on David Harbour, honestly. I was just thinking of some guy with like that hairline, and he's who came to mind. Chain restaurants. Taco Bell and Wendy's each offer desserts items from this chain. What? Cinnabon? Hold on. Is it Cinnabon? Oh, Cinnabon. Phew. Okay, television. Inspired by the sagas of Ragnar Lodbrok and other Norse heroes, this historical drama ran on the History Channel and Amazon from 2013 to 2021. Did Vikings run that long? I don't know. I didn't realize. I heard about Vikings during its first season. I didn't realize it ran for that long. Box office hit, a comedy classic, and nominated for 3 Oscars. Mel Brooks directed this 1974 satirical western starring Cleveland Little and Gene Wilder. That would be blazing. I can't spell anything fucking right. No wonder fucking spell check was cooked. What band released the 2006 double album Stadium Arcadium? That was Red Hot Chili Peppers, is that right? No, I'm done. Okay, yeah, I'll take 5 out of 4, and it was in the categories that I said I could get right, except for this one. But I never had a chance for Cars. I beat what I should have gotten by 1, if that makes sense. So give me Thrice. And give me a refresh. I'm now realizing I forgot to refresh a couple of these, but whatever. The world's oldest known mummies came from the coast hugging Chinchorro people in what Western Hemisphere country? Oh, give me Mexico? I don't know. Tortured by the Pinochet regime in the 70s, Michelle Bachelet later became the first female president of what skinny South American nation? I didn't know that the fucking Chile they had fucking mummies. Okay, I'm sorry. After pneumonia and diarrheal diseases, the world's third most fatal infectious disease in 2019 was what thing that rich countries have mostly squashed? Duh. So it has to be a disease it is a cured disease, but we're not shipping out the vaccines to people in the third world because we're evil. What would that be? Pneumonia and diarrheal diseases. Um, it would be kind of sad if it was polio, but it could also be something like I don't think measles is either measles or chickenpox. I don't think they're fatal. I mean, they could be fatal, but they're like they're diseases you can kind of like put your nose to the grindstone and just kind of deal with it, weather it through. Um, fuck it. Just give me polio. I don't know. I don't know. Any more clues? Consumption is the old timey name for what coffee disease that killed Vivian Leigh even after the advent of antibiotics. Okay, that's tuberculosis. I guess I just didn't realize that we cured tuberculosis. Please correct that for me, by the way. Thank you. I can't spell today. Aseret Harebrut is the Hebrew name for what document? I don't know. The Dead Sea Scrolls. I don't know. I don't know. Decalogue is the Greek name for what things that occasionally become a hot button topic in red states. Decalogue is the Greek name for what things? I don't know. Just like they said in Indiana Jones, the Ark of the Covenant is the resting place of what key biblical set of don'ts? What the fuck were you talking about? Decalogue is the Greek name for what things that occasionally become a hot button topic in the Ten Commandments? Okay. I don't get that clue, but maybe someone does. What was the only song by The Prodigy to hit the top 40 on the. I don't know what The Prodigy is. Like Cafeteria Mashed Potatoes, Stephen King wasn't a fan of what psychokinetic young Drew Barrymore vehicle? Carrie? Duraflame is America's biggest maker of what? A class of incendiary lighters? Fire starter. Okay. Aptly, a mechanical pencil was the first product made by what now electronics company? I had no idea. I didn't know mechanical pencil. The fucking I don't know. Fucking fucking give me fucking LG. Since 2001, Aquos has been the high-end TV brand made by what Japanese conglomerates? Give me Sony? Neither is related to the company, but both Joe Jackson and Roxette put out albums called Look What? You're not. That doesn't fucking help me at all. I'm just gonna think of Japanese tech companies. Fucking. I was gonna say Nokia, but I actually think Nokia is Nordic. I think it's Swedish. Um. What was I'm trying to think of old TV. The, there's like a name that's like it's like Kawasaki, but those are like motorcycles, right? But it's something like fuck it, I don't care. Sharp. I didn't know Sharp was a Japanese company. Look Sharp. Okay, whatever. How well did I do? Not very good. You ranked in the top 71% of players today. Ooh. Ooh. Yikes. Whatever. Give me catfishing. What are we looking at? 2003 disestablishments in United States, defunct websites, history of Wikipedia, internet properties disestablished in 2003, internet properties established in 2000. Jimmy Wales, Larry Sang. What the fuck? No clue. Newpedia. Newpedia was a multi-language online encyclopedia whose articles were written by volunteer contributors with relevant subject matter expertise, reviewed by expert editors before publication, and licensed as free content. It was founded by Jimmy Wales and underwritten by Bomis, which Larry Sanger as editor-in-chief. Nupedia operated from March 2000 until September 2003. It is best known today as the predecessor of Wikipedia. Nupedia had a 7-step approval process to control content of articles before. I had no idea. Zero, zero. All of this is completely new information to me. So, okay, cool. 2025 in Internet Culture Collaborative Projects, Computer Art, Internet Memes introduced in 2025, Internet Properties established in 2025, Mashup, Web Application Hybrid, OpenStreetMap. What the fuck? I came in kind of confident because I was like, oh, it's a meme from this year, but OpenStreetMap. I have no clue. I legitimately no clue. W Place? What? W what? W Place is a collaborative pixel art website developed by Brazilian developer Murilo Matsubara and launched on 21st of July 2025, in which users can edit the canvas by changing the color of pixels on the world map. The website is based on r/place, a collaborative project. I feel like I heard about this like once, like 4 months ago, and I never heard about it again. So okay, that's my bad. African American aviators, African American history of Alabama, Congressional Gold Medal recipients, groups of World War II, history of Alabama, North American P-50. Okay, I don't need. This is the Tuskegee Airmen. I don't. Tuskegee Airmen. How do you spell Tuskegee? Are you just gonna give me the capital T? You are. I got it. Whatever. Just yeah. Thank you. Bridges completed in the 14th century. Bridges in Florence. Bridges with buildings and structures completed in 1345. Covered bridges in Italy. Deck arc bridges, jewelry districts, shopping districts. Okay, I know. I can see the bridge in Florence that they're talking about. I have no idea what it's called. Yeah, it's this cool little like bridge with like that's got the canopy over it. It's cool. Ponte Vecchio. I'd have no clue what it was called though. But yeah, I did have this in my mind. 1910s and Irish music, 1912 quotations, 1912 songs, Billy Murray, singer, songs, British patriotic songs, Irish songs, music hall songs, quotations from music, songs about Ireland, songs about town, songs of World War. Oh, is it Danny Boy? I don't know. It's a long way to Tipperary. Tipperary? I don't know. Never heard of this fucking song. Get me out of here. 1899 establishments in Spain. Association football clubs established in 1899. Okay, that helps. Catalan symbols. Copa del Rey winners. FIFA Cup World Cup winning clubs. What? G14 clubs, Intercities Fairs, La Liga clubs. Okay, we're back. FIFA Club World Cup. Okay, I was like, what? Barcelona doesn't play in the fucking World Cup, you idiots. UEFA Champions League. Just give me Barcelona. Yeah. 1969 musicals, American patriotic songs, Broadway musicals, cultural depictions of Benjamin Franklin, cultural depictions of John Adams, of John Hancock, of Thomas Jefferson, LGBTQ related musicians about to. Is this just Hamilton? And they just didn't put cultural depictions of Hamilton because that would have been too obvious. Oh, it's 1756. Oh, damn it. They put that in there just to fuck with me. That's the number one biggest incorrect guess for sure. Maybe if I kept reading, I could have guessed that it was 1776. 20th century Italian chemists, 20th century Italian Jews, Italian male writers, novelists, poets, memoirists, 1919 births, 87 deaths, 87 suicides, action party, politics, Auschwitz, concentration camp survivors, solely camp survivors, Italian anti-fascists, Italian atheists, Italian Holocaust survivors. Okay. The only major the when I think Italian anti-fascists, I think of Gramsci. And if it is about Gramsci, then there is a ton of shit I don't know about him. Primo Levi, okay. Primo Michel Levi was a Jewish Italian chemist, partisan, Holocaust survivor, and writer. He was the author of several books, collections of short stories, essay poems, and one novel. His best known works include If This Is a Man, published as Survival in Auschwitz in the United States, his account of the year he spent as a prisoner in the Auschwitz concentration camp in Nazi-occupied Poland. And okay, no clue. This name does sound familiar to me, though. I hear Primo Levi, and I'm like, oh, I should know who that is, but I guess I just don't. Fall in Canada, Monday observances, October observances, public holidays. Get me the fuck out of here. Thanksgiving. They have Thanksgiving up in Canada. Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving Day is an annual Canadian holiday held on the second Monday in October outside the country. It may be referred to as Canadian Thanksgiving to distinguish it from the American holiday of the same name and related celebrations in other regions. Thanksgiving has been officially celebrated as an annual holiday in Canada since November 6, 1879. While the date varied by year and was not fixed, it was commonly the second Monday in October. What the fuck would you guys have Thanksgiving over, okay? You don't have Squanto. You didn't have the fucking pilgrims and the Indians making nice. Okay, that's us. That's America. Eight what? 880s establishments? Okay, we're medieval then. Capitals in Europe, okay. Cities and towns in the Czech Republic. Okay. What is the capital of the Czech Republic? Do I know? Do I know? I don't think I know. I don't think I know. But I will feel stupid if I hit next, and I do know. But out of all of the cities in Eastern Europe, I don't think I know the capital of the Czech Republic. Prague! Oh! I should have just thought about it. I should have just went through all the big cities in fucking Eastern Europe and realized that Prague is in the Czech Republic. I know Prague. Historically, when I think of Prague, I don't think of the Czech people. Oh. What a terrible day. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. It's time for my daily humiliation ritual where I attempt to do chess. Chess is the game where I want to be good at chess so badly that like 2 or 3 times a year for like a month I'll just get crazy into chess and I'll just play it every day and do a bunch of chess puzzles and whatnot. Chess is a game where it feels like I am like a chess teacher is like one sentence away from like making me into a grandmaster. Well, it's like when I play, I'm the kind of guy that when I play chess, it's like perfect, like accurate chess, and then I blunder my queen out of nowhere, right? Like I feel like I'm so close to finally like being good at chess, like being good enough that I would be satisfied with it. But I just can never get there. So this might be embarrassing, or I might one shot it. Who's to say? So I am white, and this position is interesting. What to do? What to do? What to do? Okay, so let's fucking think about this. If I take here, they're gonna take my other rook, and if that happens, I'm trying to think about like if we do this and oops, and we move up to put them in check here, he'll just go back. In which case, like nothing is gained from that. So if I take this rook instead, and then you take here, you put me in check. I have to move up here. I can't move up there. This seems bad. This does not seem like the right way to do this. Yeah, this just seems like the wrong move. So if I take here, you're gonna take this rook, and then I feel like I have to like do check. You move back either here or here. You can't move here because then I can just move here, protected by this pawn. So you have to move again. Oops. Wait, would this be this is the thing is that like I always want to calculate in chess, but after enough time, I'm just like fuck it, just make the move, you know. So it's neither of the rook moves. See, I'm too fucking stupid for chess. Okay, so rook doesn't capture rook in either of these cases. So, oh, hold the fucking phone. All these, I see these captures, but I don't see these checks. So again, you're forced to move up, and then I take this rook, and that's just free. Hey, guess who's too stupid for fucking chess? At least I got it on the second look around. You know, it could have been more embarrassing. It could have been much more embarrassing. But, you know, I was like, does Rook take? Does Rook take? No? Okay. Oh, obviously Rook, you know, that's my brain with chess. I feel like I'm really close to like having it like firmly in my grasp as a game that I could be good at for life. Like I'm just so close to it, but I'm like it's just there's just some wall in my brain that's preventing me from being better at chess. But whatever. Take me to Bandle. We'll play it out with Bandle. Give me the daily. All right. I don't care about yesterday's Bandle. Give me those drums. Okay, 1991, 662 million YouTube views, difficulty medium par 3. So they expect me to get it by the time I hear the bass. 91, big bangy drums. That tells me it's probably rock, obviously, but I don't know from that. You can deride me all you want. I'm just gonna go with Chop Suey because I don't remember what year it came out or really what the drums sound like. I don't know. Is this some fucking Alice in Chains song? What Alice in Chains songs do you have? Give me Man in the Box. I don't know. All right. Oh, come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be. That one is okay. They were right to give me Part 3. Give me Nirvana. Give me Come As You Are. Yippee! No thanks. Everybody fucking got it at the. I mean, it is pretty obvious. Okay. Um, first Dulls run could have been a lot better, but I'm satisfied. I mean, what matters is that I got to the end and I was yapping the whole time. So if I'm ever in a weird phase of a phase of my life like I'm in right now, weird era where I'm not as jovial and as uppity as I usually try to be, this can get me to break out of my system a little bit. So going back to the typical 2 game jumping back and forth, but hey, maybe we'll have some daily games here and there just to push me forward when I don't want to move ahead. So yes sir, yes sir. That's it. That's all I've got for you. Bye bye. Go away.